We gon' be up till the sunlight comes. I won't get no sleep with you. Ain't no man above your love. We gon' play that nice and smooth. Bustin' a rhyme all of the time, cause I got a lot of trap call questions. I'll be your MC Light, I'm on the mic, and we'll
What is up, YouTube, and welcome to the video for today. And today I'm gonna be coming at you guys with my first story time ever in Jada YouTube history. So, yes, the title is true, and we're just gonna get right into the video because I think this might be a long one. Hopefully, I'm trying not to make it too long. So just stay in there with me and just finish watching. So, how the day started before the accident. So it was, I would say, I don't know what time I woke up. Maybe it was like, this happened on December 29th, 2016, by the way. So, it was maybe 8, 9, 10 o'clock between those times. I think it was probably a little bit later than that. I don't even know. But I woke up, I was really, really tired, and I had on some black and white Justice shorts, and I had on like this colorful t-shirt, and that's what I was wearing that night. So we had to go across town and run an errand. So I I was tired, so I went into the kitchen. I ate me a cinnamon Pop-Tart, and yes, I know I'm getting very specific with this. I just thought I needed to tell you guys. Okay, anyways, so we had our Pop-Tart, and then after that we left and we went over town. We did our errand, in the car, making videos and making like Instagram videos or something for my story, Instagram story. And so then we were leaving there, and we were kind of like in the car debating on like, because we were really hungry, and we were like, this was coming around lunchtime now, maybe about 12 o'clock and 12 something. So we were just in the car, 11, 12 something. It was 11, no, it was 11 something, 10 or 11 something. So we were in the car. I think we were on our way because we were going to this Starbucks over there, and we were kind of like, okay, what are we going to eat? I mean, no, they were having like this little thing, like they were gonna have like free Starbucks drinks for an hour, but we went to the wrong Starbucks. So we went there, and we waited until 12 o'clock, and then once it started, they had like this bell thing, so we were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go in there and get us a free Starbucks drink. But then we went to the wrong one. So we still got us a Starbucks though. So then we got back in the car, and then we went back across to our side of the city, and we found out what we wanted to eat. We wanted to go ahead and get Subway since it's literally right there by the house. So we were about to turn we're in the turning lane to go left to make a U-turn to kind of go into Subway. So we were sitting in the car, and we were stopped at the red light. There were about 3 other cars in front of us, 2 or 3 other cars. And then we were sitting in the front. Kyla had just laid down. She had just finished her Starbucks, and I kind of had a little bit left. My mom, she barely touched hers up there. So okay, so yeah, and then there was this blue Camry that came up behind us and like literally came full force. She was kind of like an older lady, and she hit us from behind. Like, my mom said it didn't even look like she tried to stop. So my mom was basically, I would think I was about to go up there, recline the seat, and start laying down and get ready to, chillax in the car. So I think I keep hearing stuff. Okay. So yeah, and then my mom said she looked into her little mirror up there. She looked in the back, and she saw the car coming, and all she could do was yell my name. And I was sitting in the front seat because I always like to hop into the front seat. So I was up there, and she yelled my name. I was about to turn to her, and then all of a sudden, not even half a second later, the car behind us hit us, like literally came full force at us. And I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. So the windshield kind of, and like in front of it, the big old windshield and stuff, it cracked. And my mom tried to do, the little holding your hand against your child, making sure, they don't fly through the window shield. Because my mom literally thought I was going to fly through the window shield. So yeah, and then my sister was in the back. I think she hit her nose on my mom's seat, and then yeah, I was up there, and I was sitting there, and dust, like the airbag popped out of both of us. And I think my mom hit like in different little places. She got like bruise on her leg. She was basically hurt like all over. And you know, we got out of the car and we were kind of shaking. But when I was in the car right before we got out, I had my seatbelt on. There was dust. The airbag popped out at me. I don't even remember me having a whiplash because I was just, everything was just coming at me. It was too much, and it was so freaking unexpected. So I looked down at my seatbelt and I saw dust and everything. My drink exploded. And I know everybody always thinks that's the funny part of my story when I see my drink explode, because I kept retelling the story so many times to so many people. Okay, so I looked down at my seatbelt, and then like literally for like 2 seconds I was like I had like a small panic attack there. So my mom was like, hurry up and get out of the car. So we got out of the car, and I couldn't open up the door all the way. So, you know, I hopped out, I slid through there, and I literally took off my shoes. I literally ran out the car barefoot. And yeah, so I got out of the car, and we were all kind of standing in the middle. There was like a little grass part, you know, for the turning. And, you know, we stood there, and I think we kind of like hit just a little bit the car in front of us, but I don't think she really got hit that bad. And definitely the car in front of that really didn't even get hit at all. They were just acting or something. I don't even know. But yeah, so then we sat over there. I think a lady, 2 cars in front of us, she called the ambulance, and she said that she was a nurse and stuff, and she was basically talking about my sister's nose because her nose is like bleeding and everything. So, you know, she was talking to her about that, about something, and I literally cried after that. My mom was so shooken up. She was trying to call my Mimi. She called my Mimi because she works at the hospital, like literally right there down the street. So she called my Mimi and was like, okay, like we just got into a car accident. And my Mimi said she dropped everything, got to her car, and came to us. And as soon as my Mimi got there, I gave her a huge hug. I was just, oh my gosh, like, it was so unexpected. Like, you guys probably not even think like I even went through this because of like how good I've been acting in my videos and stuff. But okay, so when we were standing over there, you know, we went with the ambulance to come. They picked up these other 2 people in the other car, and then the lady that was behind us that hit us, we have no idea what she was doing that she could possibly hit us. So yeah, oh gosh, I can't breathe. Okay, so yeah, we don't know what she was doing to hit us, but that was a nice strong car, and it hit us, and you know, our car was kind of fragile. But I had a couple Snapchat videos, but I don't think I'll put them in this video. If I can, I'll put them in, but if I don't really want to or I can't, then I just won't put them in. But basically, I was just showing the car before our car got totaled, you guys. Okay, I'm like switching up and skipping parts. Okay, so, yeah. And then, what happened after that? So we got into the car accident. My Mimi came, she got us. And then after that, you know, they were telling us to, you know, turn the car. There was like a little small parking lot right there. So we just turned and put our car over there. And they were talking about the, like about the car accident and everything, about what happened, how they feel and stuff. And me and my sister were over there. I was bawling, crying for 3 hours straight, you guys. No freaking joke. So, so yeah, literally 3 freaking hours. So I was just so scared. Everything just kept replaying in my mind. And I think the people in Burger King or something, I guess they saw the accident or something, and they saw that we were in the accident, and then, you know, we went over to Burger King that was literally right there. And, you know, we went into the bathroom, you know, and then we went to, you know, get something to drink from there because I was thirsty. I was so thirsty for some reason, very dehydrated. So I got something to drink. We went back into but while we were in line, the lady, she was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm okay. I was like, she's like, you know, I wasn't hurt. Like, me, I wasn't physically hurt. I was just mentally, like drained. I was like, I don't have to explain it. I was just, you know, very scared, and everything was just so unexpected. So, so yeah. And we basically just waited for that, and then after that we went to our house, and I changed into some pants before we went to go to the hospital to get a little checkup. Time for your checkup, gotta check your ears, check your eyes, find out. Okay, never mind, that was from Doc Mix Stuff. Why am I singing that? Okay, so yeah, we came home, I put on some pants, my dad called, and you know, he just asked how I was doing and stuff. And yeah, I basically talked to him. It was awesome talking to him. Well, go ahead and talking to him. But anyways, whenever I can. So then after that, we went to the hospital. We got a checkup, and after our checkup, we you know, basically the doctor was basically saying like the next morning I was gonna be like, I put my hands out like that, and I was like, she told me, she was like, yeah, in the morning you're gonna be so freaking sore. And she was so true, because the next morning I woke up and everything was sore, and I laid down in my bed for the longest time. Like, that day was just a chill day because of what happened the other day. But what happened to my mom, she was like, she had just kind of had surgery like the last couple of days, I think. So yeah, and then we had just gotten to that car accident too, so everything, she was just kind of hurt a little bit, so she had to get a checkup and everything, X-ray and stuff. So yeah, and then what happened? Oh, and later on that night, we went to La Naparella, that little Mexican place, I think, and we went there, we ate, and that's when we still had on our little hospital bands and everything. I would show you guys the bands, but they have like a lot of information that you guys shouldn't know about on there. So even though it's small, but you know, I don't like giving out all my information like that. So yeah, and alright, you guys, so I tried to like sum it up a little bit and try not to make it too long, but that was the story. It was very, very true. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about what happened after the next day. So a few days after that, we what was it? I think it was 1 or 2 days after that, we had to go to physical therapy, and you know, and we've been going there. We actually just finished having our last session of physical therapy Monday, President's Day was our last day of physical therapy. And basically we started that like a couple days after our accident, and we've just been there since then. I actually got a t-shirt from them, but I actually feel so much better from what I felt like when I first went to physical therapy. But now I feel like I'm starting to have back problems because my back is starting to hurt. Like, my back still kind of hurts a little bit, and my neck. And my arm was like really, really sore, but my arm is fine now, so you know, I'm Gucci. But yeah, and we've just been having physical therapy, you know, enjoying life, telling other people from our church and, you know, everybody, our family around us about what happened. I repeat this story, as I probably said a bajillion times, so not literally, but you guys catch my drift. So yeah, that was the story. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe below, and go ahead and comment below video ideas or just anything. Let's just start a conversation down in the comments. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I'm trying to reach my goal of 100 subscribers, but I really haven't been gaining any. So you guys just help me out a little bit and help me get there. I really appreciate it. So yeah. And just thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys all so much. Jada out.